What was it about the last quarter of the season?
Well, just so we have to put ourselves in a good position to go in the playoffs.
And the disappointment of the last 3 games, did you talk to them about that? And how do you think they are to accept that?
Well, we did more than talk. We did some visual work on it. We did some things out here in the court on it. And tried to talk a little bit about our help defense, about how we had to play.
How did Barnes look at that?
It's nice to see him. He's on the court without contact.
Was there a certain amount of anger, frustration, disappointment on your part to them?
No.
What's the biggest concern for you right now, Phil?
Well, you know, health is always the issue, the number one issue we have. We have players healthy and ready to play. We had 9 guys on the court participating in a lot of today's practice just because we got dinged up. Kobe is recovering from his game, We didn't run him today, and we have Matt and obviously Theo that are in recovery too. So we didn't have a full retinue of players that we wanted to play, but that's the issue about health and about playing together.
Did you watch yesterday? Did you grimace at all? You didn't track the minutes that Kobe played?
No.
What did you think of his performance?
I didn't watch.
You're 37.
Yeah, I heard he had 14 rebounds. He told me that himself.
Do you think by him expending so much energy yesterday, it'll take him a little time to get his legs back?
Well, you see, we like to give a guy a rest after a game, particularly Kobe.
Phil, did you watch the Cleveland tape at all? A lot of it today?
Yes.
Any teachable lessons out of it?
We hope so.
Any specifics?
There's a lot about our offense. I know our defense failed us in a lot of positions, but our offense contributed to it. So we're trying to get that across to our players.
With the time off, did give you any chance to reflect on?
Didn't reflect at all. Just took all the sun in, no reflection at all. It's great. And the rain. It's good.
So
absorbed mostly.
Was there anything of just getting away from things for a few days, presuming you did, that maybe something dawned on you?
Yeah, well, no, I did pick up a basketball, which I think is good. I didn't come over here and watch tape until today. We had plenty of time this morning to do that. I conferred with some of my coaches. We talked a little bit about what we want to do, and I mostly enjoyed myself. Got some rest after a long trip.
You talked about, you're saying you're talking about the concepts of the offense. What specifically items are concerned?
Well, we had 19 turnovers against a team like Cleveland the other night. And it's hard to defend that, especially for us. We don't do a good job defending turnovers. So we wanted to work a little bit on that and talk a little bit about what we could do to eliminate that.
How much of the problem is related just the struggle for the outside shooting?
That was a bad part of our offense. But I think a lot of that's about rhythm. It's not just about the shooting itself, but it's about catching the ball in rhythm in the offense.
have you thought about any rotation changes? And if you have, what would they be and why?
No, I wouldn't discuss that, but we'll wait till Matt gets back, and that'll change our rotation.
Phil, can having a more limited number of games now in advance of the playoffs, can that help steer in the reins a little bit, just focus going towards it in terms of relating to the team?
Well, it's a manageable amount of games to look at, no doubt. We're sitting on less than 2 months of play. That's also another issue. So we're very comfortable where we're at right now. We're not happy with it, but we're comfortable that we're going to be in the playoffs. We're going to have a position. We want to make it the best we can have.
Do you not watch the All-Star game if you're not coaching in it? Is that something that you try to stay away from basketball during this time?
I can't remember the last All-Star game I watched if I wasn't coaching. I'm not a big fan of the game. I don't think it contributes to basketball. And it's a show, that's for sure. But I did watch the dunk contest and the three-point shooting on Saturday night.
You like that? What do you think of Blake's jump over?
Yeah,
Did you notice a certain?
I really like Barron, like a chipmunk sitting there in the corner.
Did you notice a certain amount of eagerness by your club to get back to work today?
Yeah, they're ready to play. They're ready to get back and get after it.
Do you anticipate any moves right now in the deadline, or are there?
We'll see. We'll see what comes up, but right now we're not anticipating it.
What do you think about the Hawks tomorrow night?
Good team. We're interested in playing them. We're going to have them a couple times in the next 2 weeks, so we want to make a good impression on them tomorrow.
Phil, we'd presume that this would be Josh Powell's chance to get his ring, the last guy that hasn't gotten one yet. Similar pregame thing would be Kobe and Fish coming out again.
Yes.
Phil, the one also thing you did do, you saw Kobe do the hand and foot print of the Garland's Chinese theater.
Yes.
Was that a nice experience, or did you kind of get dragged there by Gene?
Well, it was very unusual, but there was some humor there. Jimmy was good, and there's the comedic event was funny, and just the whole process is kind of humorous in itself. And it was raining cats and dogs outside, so everybody's coming inside anyway. It wasn't an outdoor, occasion. But I did get dragged into it. So
do you think that your the players benefit, by being away? I mean, in light of just the way you were playing and the long road trip, and that it was good.
I hope so. Yeah, we hope so. We hope they benefit from it. It's good for them. Get away from the game a little bit, not too far, but it's okay.
How do you measure that versus the value of just, you have to obviously restore the rhythm and all that and get back to the swing.
We'll see. Notoriously, this game is a bad game. It's not a good game for teams. They have trouble getting back on the court. It just takes a couple days to lose that rhythm, but we'll see how we do.